So one principle that we can implement or embody with the water element is the ability to flow. The flow ability is the ability to move through the path of least resistance. Just like water going down a mountain will find the path of least resistance and it will flow all the way down to the ocean. It doesn't mean this is the only strategy you have. It doesn't mean this is always what you do. But this is one strategy, and this is something that's really worthwhile and very useful in a lot of situations, to be able to flow, to be able to be non-resistant. So one of the best practices is spinning and rotating. So take the smallest bow staff that you have. If you have a 5-footer, that'll work. But if you have a shorter one, a 4-footer, it'll be even easier. So just use what you have, and also make sure you have a little bit more space around you so you don't whack anything. You're going to take your right hand forward and your right foot goes forward too, and you're going to point. Okay, so this narrows your body a little bit, and you can see there's a thumb side and there's a pinky side. The thumb side is forward. Focus on that leading tip and go to your side, left side, right side, and cross your body. Cross your body in a flowing, spinning infinity. Rotating. Now, notice as you're rotating, you're using 3 joints, your wrist, your elbow, and your shoulder. All of us have our natural tendencies where you may find you're using one joint more naturally. So for instance, if you keep your arm really fixed, you can rotate primarily with just your wrist, and that's fine. You could also isolate your elbow. If you straighten your arm, you could isolate your shoulder and not move the other 2. You could also do a combination. The important thing is being aware of how you're doing it, noticing your tendencies. As you do it more, you'll become smoother, more flowing, less rigid. You'll be able to hold it very lightly in your hand, barely even holding it between your thumb and your index. Now, if you want to take the next step, slow it down, and you're going to go backward now. This is a little trickier. Your pinky side is now leading. I'll show you from the back view here. So this is forward, left and right. To go backward, you slow it down and reverse. Use more of your shoulder for this one. Open your arm up. Rotate. Okay. Don't worry, it's going to feel a little awkward at first. It's going to feel a little tricky. So have a sense of humor as you practice this, okay? Don't take it too serious. And as you warm up, you can start to go faster. But to go fast, you actually have to be more relaxed. It doesn't take more strength, more tension. It's less. The lighter you hold it, the faster you go. The less resistance, the smoother and easier it becomes. Notice it's not just a physical exercise. Your brain and your mind are also being challenged. Not just with coordination, but your own frustrations might come up, your own negative voices. That's also part of this, is confronting and releasing those resistances too. All right, switch. Now your other hand. Left hand forward, left leg forward, so you narrow your body. And as you point forward, the thumb side is leading. Go to your right and left. Light grip, spinning and flowing. Feeling more liquid, more fluid. This is really a fun one to take outside. Go to your backyard, go to the park, take your bow staff and do some spinning outside. It's really a lot of fun. And if you take a 6-foot bow staff, you can make sure that everybody stays 6 feet away from you. Natural social distancing. Now, if you're ready to go backwards, slow it down and reverse the other way. Pinky side now leading. I'll show you the back view. You go down the side, up the middle. Down the side, up the middle. There's a timing to it that becomes easier as you practice. Now don't worry, even if you feel like you're not getting it yet, as long as you're moving your body, you're getting some benefits. So over time, you'll become more smooth, more comfortable. It'll feel more natural. All right, nicely done. So these infinity spins are a really wonderful way to practice the qualities of water, this fluidity, this non-resistance, this flow. With practice, you can start to combine these, and you can even go around your body. There's all kinds of ways you can do spinning once you get more comfortable with the basics. So it's just like adding sentences into a paragraph. You have to get the sentences first. So we'll work on some more spinning as we go, but you can just practice the basics until it becomes fluid, and you can also improvise. You'll create lots of new things as you go too.